What's up YouTube? My name is Prince Mason. I'm a photographer and cinematographer based in Lagos, Nigeria, and today I'm bringing you a new tutorial on how to retouch skin. Today we're going to be retouching this image I shot of Jojo some days ago. Before we get into this, I want to apologize about the audio quality. I am not using my microphone today, so I'm just recording straight to my laptop with the inbuilt microphone, so I apologize. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into this. First things first, like I always do, I use frequency separation to retouch. Some people use dodge and burn technique. Different strokes for different folks. At the end of the day, it's the end result that matters. It's what you like and what works for you. So frequency separation works for me, and that's what I do. So I'm going to create my frequency separation layers by using this action right here. My PC is probably going to be a little bit slow because I have not put this PC off for days. After that, I'm going to go to my low frequency layer and pick my mixer brush tool. Now before I do anything, sometimes I use check layers, and how I go about that is by just taking this. Now I'm going to just take this out and leave just the black and white. Now after I've taken my done my black and white, I'm just going to open this. Oh nah, this is not what I use. Sorry about that. I'll create my own check layer. So I'm going to go to black and white. I'm going to pull the reds down, pull down the yellows. Okay, now the reason why I'm doing this is I'm just using this to create the check layer. Now I can see all the blemishes on the images. I can see where the skin is not smooth. I can see the transition between shadows and highlights, and I can see how bad the transitions are. So what the mixer brush tool does is to smoothen out the transitions. You have to learn to use it so you do not overdo it and make your skin look fake. So we're just going to jump into it now. These are my settings for my mixer brush tool. I set my white to 30, my low to 30, my mix to 20, and my flow to 20. Now if you're just starting, you might have to use lower figures, but it depends on you. Just use whatever works for you. I know people that use 15 all through, but this is what I use right now. Now I'm just going to brush from the highlights into the shadows right here. Take this out, then something out here. All I'm doing now is smoothing the skin. I'm trying to smoothen the transition between the highlights and the shadows, so it's going to be smooth and seamless all through. Now when you are working with this technique, you have to learn to increase and reduce your brush size based on the surface area that you are covering. See, it's a little patch here, so I'm going to take that out. Now when you work with this technique, please do not retouch your image all through with the black and white layer ticked on. This is just to be a guide for you. Sometimes turn it off and actually see what you are doing so you do not make some serious mistakes. Now, you should also remember that the goal of retouching is not to change the entire image. While in the digital age, the goal of retouching is just to make the image a little bit better than it already was. So let's not spend too much time retouching each image and listening to what people say that they spend hours and hours retouching one image. The best thing to do is just spend as little time as you can while retouching, but making sure that you already know your technique so that the images come out looking great. So right now I'm blending my transition between my highlights and my shadows just to make sure that they are pretty smooth. At this point I'm going to turn off my black and white layer, and I'm going to show you guys what I've done. So this is the before and this is the after. So before and after. Now as you can see, the change is not dramatic. It's not overly dramatic, but this we're getting somewhere. So at this point I'm just going to leave my black and white layer turned off and just work on this mess. Now Jojo has fantastic skin, and for other models it will probably take you a longer time to get everything looking great. Also I advise anybody that is into beauty photography to get a very good makeup artist to work with. Okay. Like I said, we're not spending too much time on this image. Obviously, this is like a tutorial. This is just me showing you guys how I work. As time goes on, you get better at this technique, so I advise that you really take your time when you start to learn this technique. It's pretty nice. Also put in mind that this image was shot at about f2.8, so the image is not overly sharp. It is sharp, but it's not going to be as sharp as when you're shooting at like f8. So if you're shooting there, you see a lot more blemishes. If you're shooting at f8, you see a lot more blemishes, and there'll be a lot more detail in the picture, so you have to spend more time retouching the image. Also, I do not want to spend too much time on this tutorial. Hopefully we can finish as soon as possible. I'm trying to keep this under 10 minutes if it's possible. I doubt that possible. I'm just going to take my black and white layer, put it on top of this. So this is our before and this is our after. The image is looking better. So when I turn the black and white on, you can see our before and our after. You can see how drastic the change is right? So I'm still going to keep. Be careful not to drag your highlights into your shadows and vice versa. The way I work is I usually use the mixer brush to work between my highlights and my shadows. So let's see before and after again. So before and after. I think we've done a great job here. Obviously, like I always say, I'll take more of my time if I wasn't doing a tutorial. I'll take more time to blend the image and blend the skin tones and make sure everything is a lot smoother than it is right now. But like I said, the whole idea of retouching an image is not to make it look fake. The whole idea of retouching an image is to take it from where it was as a raw image that's already really good and making it look better. Okay, so guys, now that we're done with this, I think I have to come back to it. I'm going to go to the high layer, pick my clone stamp tool, set current, opacity 100, flow 100, and I'll use a slightly hard brush, probably 27%. Zoom into my image and take out those blemishes. When you retouch an image, make sure you are not zoomed in all the way all the time. Zoom in and out to see how your images look from both, the close range and when you zoom further out. And pardon my PC, it's a little bit slow. It's not been on for days. Once again, I apologize about the audio. I hope it's not terrible. I don't know yet. Probably if it's too bad, I will not put this video up. But I'm hoping it's not. Just take the smile lines away from here. Just put this. Let me take this one. Now, retouching doesn't have to be too complicated, I guess. If your image already looks good from the camera, then you spend less time retouching and less time bugging, about how to fix one issue or the other. I always tell people do not say I'll fix it in post. Always try your best to make it perfect in camera, so you have to do less work in post. Remember, you're a photographer and you're not a professional retoucher. Yes. Okay, so I think we're okay. Just gonna take this out here. Okay, just gonna let me do that. Yeah, just that a little bit there. Put that strong here. And okay, I think this image looks good. So this is the before, this is the after. I'm just going to zoom that so you guys can see it. This is the before, this is the after. I might just take this out because I do not like how it looks. Just okay, it was looking weird. So yeah, I'll just take that out. And what about this one? I'll probably just leave this up. Yeah, okay. So it was looking pretty weird, but yeah. So like I said, this is a before and this is the after. Just going to zoom in again so you guys can see. This is the before and this is the after. The image looks pretty nice now after frequency separation. As you guys can see, I didn't spend too much time doing my frequency separation. Probably under 10 minutes, I guess. So after this, I'll jump to dodge and burn. I dodge and burn with 50% gray layers. Different people have different techniques for doing the dodge and burn. Some people use I think curves adjustments, but I like the 50% gray layer. So I'm just going to do that with my action right here. Put that in the group. Name my group dodge and burn. Okay, DNB. And yeah, I'll get into my dodge and burn. I'm just going to pick my burn tool, set my exposure to 3%. Now when you dodge your highlights. When you burn your shadows, and I'm going to start burning first. So I'm just going to go back to the original image to see where so I'm just going to burn the contour on the cheek right here. Yeah, like that. Then the shadows underneath the face right here, and these shadows right here too. Now it gives it more of like a Rembrandt feel, but the lighting is really soft. I used the big octave for this image so I could get like really soft lighting. What I was trying to emulate was more of like a natural light look in the studio. Okay. I think I'm just gonna check and bring back the little shadows around the nose. Right here too. This side, then the lip. Okay. So let's see our before and our after. Looks good. So this is our before and this is our after. Before, after. Pretty soft. I'm not going too crazy on my dodge and burn. Just trying to highlight some particular places around her face. Features, around her face. And now we're going to go to dodging, and I'll set my exposure to 3% again. My range is mid-tones. Then I'm going to start dodging, so I'm just going to get the cheekbone right here. Okay, get the cheekbone right here. Then going to underneath the eyes right there. Then right here too. Probably here a little bit. Then here too. Okay, that's this part. Yeah, like I said, it gives it the nice Rembrandt look. Pretty soft one though. Okay, now dodge the nose to bring back that highlight. Then right here too. It's a highlight first. So yeah, as you guys can see, this is our quick dodge and burn. I'm gonna do the neck. If you're new to this technique, this dodge and burn technique, or if you're new to retouching, make sure you take your time. You cannot learn this in a day. It's going to take a while. gonna take weeks, days, probably months, or even years of constant practice to get better at this. Okay, so I think I like the way the dodge and burn looks now. Nothing too crazy, just adds more shape and depth to the face. Now I'm going to go into the eyes and probably just whiten the eyes a bit more, or brighten the eyes actually a bit more with my dodge tool. Set the exposure to 20%. Just brighten my eyes up a bit. Same thing too. Because Jojo already has really white eyes, so we don't have to go crazy on it. So after I'm done with this, I'm going to sharpen my image. I have an action for that, or if you want to see how I sharpen my image, I have another video for that, so please check my YouTube page. You'll see my sharpening video. So I'm just going to sharpen my video. I have it as sharpen and grade, so now that I sharpened it, I'm just going to reduce the opacity a little bit because I don't want the image to look too sharp. Then I'm going to start grading this image. So first things first, I'll use selective color to grade the image. Go to my neutrals. I'll set the blacks in my neutrals to let me see, +1, yeah. Then the yellows to 2. Now go to my blacks. I set my yellows to -2 and my cyan to +2. Okay, I think that's about it. That's what we found after. You can see the image was a little bit reddish before, so this I don't know that too. Then I'm gonna go to my color balance. Let me start with my highlights. Set the yellows to -4. Then my shadows to -2 here. That's towards my cyan. Then to +3 for my blues. Then for my midtones, I'll set my yellow to -4. I set my cyan to +3. So towards the reds. So this is how it looks now. So I'm just going to zoom into it and I'll show you guys. So this is before, this is the after, this is the before grading, this is the after grading. Then the next thing I'll do is I'm going to jump into my levels. So I'm just going to drag in my whites so I'm comfortable. Then my blacks, I'm just going to give it like a +1. Yes, that's fine. Okay, I think the +1 is fine. Yeah, I'll just push it a little bit, maybe give it 3. Just add some more. Okay, yeah, beautiful. Then after that, I'm going to create a new layer. I'm going to fill my layer with black. Then I'm going to change it to soft light and set my opacity to probably 13 will be fine. So the whole idea is to actually add more contrast to the image, right? Then I'll create a new layer, a new hue saturation layer, and probably set my saturation to -9 right here. So this are my grading layers, and I'm going to show you before and after. So this before and after grading. I'm going to put everything into one group. I'm going to show you the before. Let me just show you the before. So this is the before and this is after. This is before and this is after. So thank you guys for watching this short tutorial. I hope it's short and I hope you guys learned something. I just want to show you guys how I retouched this particular image and how I got this image to look the way it looks. Obviously, I'll take my time, see what I'm not doing right, or probably not what I'm not doing right. When I'll take my time to do everything, to make everything better, I guess. I hope you guys like this tutorial. If you like it, please subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram at Prince Mason. Probably across all social media is Prince Mason. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you like it, and I think I said this before, subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. So before we go, I'm going to show you guys again. This is the before. This is the image right at the camera, not like out of the camera, out of capture one, to Photoshop. And this is our retouched image. I'll zoom in again and show you guys. This is the before and this is the after. I hope you guys like this. Like I said, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys some other time. Peace.